Looking for some motivation to help you break your bad habits? Check out this music mix with 12 of Eminem's best songs. Before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel so you get new video updates. Today I'm bringing you a motivational music mix that is specifically designed to help you break your bad habits. This is our top 10 of Eminem's most powerful and inspiring songs that will get your adrenaline going and help you achieve your goals. So let's get started. Number 10. Not Afraid. Not Afraid is a song by American rapper Eminem from his 7th studio album Recovery in 2010. It was released as the album's lead single on April 29, 2010, by Interscope Records. Not Afraid received positive reviews from music critics, who praised the song for being anthemic in nature and carrying a positive message. The song did, however, face criticism for its sudden change in theme from previous singles and was considered to be less affecting than some of his other songs. Despite mixed reception, Not Afraid became the 16th song in Billboard history to debut on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 1. It also debuted as a chart topper in Canada. In June 2014, the song was certified 10 times platinum by RIAA, making Eminem the first artist with Digital Diamond Awards for 2 songs. Not Afraid has earned Eminem MTV Video Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards Japan, Grammy Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and Detroit Music Awards. Number 9. Rock Bottom. A song you can fully relate to and just leaves you feeling like shit, but somehow pushes you to go harder. This song is so good that it makes you forget about your bad issues. And even if it isn't worse, he makes you believe it is. Rock Bottom is an extremely emotive, raw and depressive song. However, I still feel like it's the Slim Shady rapping, and not the real Marshall. It's more about how he says things than what he's actually saying. It also weirdly feels like there's a tiny bit of irony, or Slim Shady joke tone to it, just because of the way he says some things. It's just very weird. Maybe it's because Marshall was just like that in that era, and that was just his way of rapping and saying stuff at the time. Take a listen and tell me, how do you feel? Number 8. A Rose. A Rose is a song that comes off as depressing and hopeless, but at the end, turns around and actually is extremely inspiring and uplifting. It's about his history of substance abuse. The setting is him in a hospital, dying from the abuse. The beat is set with a slow, but steady, heavy breath that continues throughout the song. He goes on to talk about the doctors whispering to each other, his fear of what death is, his goodbyes and apologies to his kids, and his thank yous to other figures in his life, both good and bad. He talks about his breath getting slower, lungs getting heavier, life getting harder, but then rewinds the tape. After this rewind, he talks about the different path he's choosing, the one where death isn't an option. He talks about the fact that he's done with substance abuse, and how he wants to be there for these moments in life more than he wants to satisfy his addiction. This song could be so impactful to a lot of people struggling the way he did, which is why I love it so much. He makes it relatable to people struggling by sharing his experience of struggling as well. It caters to that feeling of needing to feed addiction, then feeling the guilt and regret of what that addiction caused, and lastly getting through it to make sure that feeling goes away. I love that hope it carries at the end, and I love the honestly and thought put into every lyric. Number 7. Castle. On Castle, M says, "I can't stomach, they can take this fame back. I don't want it / I'll put out this last album, then I'm done with it / 100% finished, fed up with it / I'm hanging it up, fuck it." The song highlighted how Marshall and his ex-wife Kim struggled with the fame game, and how difficult it was to keep family matters private. He then finishes the song with, "If things should worsen, don't take this letter I wrote / as a goodbye note / cause your dad's at the end of his rope / I'm sliding down a slippery slope / anyways sweetie / I better go, I'm getting sleepy / love, dad. Shit, I don't know." Then you can hear the sound of a bottle of pills being opened before someone collapses to the floor. Number 6. Higher. The lyrics of Higher find Eminem meditating on his success. As you likely already know, he is a well-accomplished musician, so much so that he is wondering if there is anything left to achieve. But amongst his meditations, he realizes that whenever he thought he had reached the top in the past, he still ends up going higher. So the implication is that he concludes he will keep on doing his thing. And accordingly, he goes on to drop the type of lyrics we would expect from Slim Shady. In this case, the lyrics are centered largely on his exceptional lyrical proficiency. Number 5. Changes. This is probably the best song on recovery. Why? BC. The name of this song fits the idea of the name of the CD. Recovery. The song is filled with all of Eminem's emotion, which is why it is so great, because you can feel his pain. It actually almost made me cry the first time I really understood what he was saying. He talks about everything he has gone through the past few years, including overeating, daytime napping, pill addiction, the thought of committing suicide multiple times, sorrow at the loss of his best friend Proof, and even finishes with a note to his daughters after he made his recovery about the sorrow he also has about his relationship with Kim. After the first 3 verses, where he tells us all that he's going through, the third one ends with him almost falling in and out of consciousness, and him hearing Haley's voice, which is what helped him pull through because he doesn't know what will happen to her if he dies. I think that's a great effect he added in that hook. When he wakes up in the hospital, he says he's gonna be bulletproof, because Proof was actually shot and killed by a bullet. What also makes this song so great is that anyone who can relate to what Eminem is saying, it doesn't have to be with drugs or sweet ice, just going through changes in general during life, can really feel empathy with all the emotion Eminem put into this song. Number 4. Till I Collapse. Till I Collapse appears as the 18th track on Eminem's 4th studio album, The Eminem Show. The album itself is infamous for global hits such as Cleanin' Out My Closet, Without Me, Haley's Song, Superman, Sing for the Moment, and more. Released in May 2002, the song has been certified over 5 times platinum by RIAA for a sales count of over 5 million units in the United States alone. The vocal track includes 3 verses by Eminem and the chorus by Nate Dogg. Lyrics have been assisted by the 2 artists along with Luis Resto. Another interesting fact about the song is that it pretty much steals the drums beat from the epic Queen anthem We Will Rock You. Listen carefully to the classic 2 times drums and the clapping beat. In February 2021, Till I Collapse surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify and was ranked the top workout song of all time by the streaming service. It is also the most streamed non-single in Spotify history. Number 3. Sing for the Moment. Sing for the Moment is one of the most heartfelt raps Eminem has ever dropped. In it, he speaks directly of and to fans, primarily concerning the influence that he exerts over them, and how ultimately they must be accountable for their own actions. Sing for the Moment was released in early 2003, and to truly understand Shady's disposition on the track, one must have an understanding of what was actually transpiring during that era. Around that time, Eminem was the most popular rapper in the world. And he had a lot of fans who literally looked up to him for instruction on how to live their lives. This is despite the fact that he had long been perceived as a public menace, as well as being sued left and right, and having several run-ins with the law. Number 2. Lose Yourself. The song Lose Yourself is an anecdote written by Eminem, as it describes his transition from living in a trailer park on 8 Mile in Detroit, Michigan to becoming a rap superstar and signing with Dr. Dre. Eminem wrote the song for the motion picture 8 Mile, which is a story based on Eminem's life before signing with Dre. The movie features a character named Rabbit, played by Eminem, going through the struggles of living in a terrible neighborhood, performing in local rap battles, and dealing with opposition and enemies. The song Lose Yourself starts out with one of the most famous verses in rap music. Eminem is describing the feelings he gets before he takes the stage, and the nervousness that comes with performing in high-pressure situations. Eminem references the feeling you get inside as your knees get weak, and the crowd becomes so loud that you can't hear your own thoughts. He talks about how you must maintain your composure and never miss an opportunity. The second verse focuses more on Eminem's home life, as he talks about how things at home are only becoming harder. Eminem discusses how he feels like he is distant from everyone, and how he feels that making it in the music business is the only thing he has left to work for. The third verse is somewhat of the final battle cry of the song. In this verse, Eminem talks about how he is finally feeling the confidence to take the stage and make a name for himself. He wants to grow up, leave 8 Mile, and he has never felt as ready as he does now. The hook focuses on a theme similar to the first story, as Eminem is describing how you can't give in when the going gets tough, and how you must lose yourself in the moment in order to fully make it meaningful. I personally love the song, and love the rags to riches theme Eminem carries with him. Eminem's delivery is unlike any other rapper I have ever listened to, and I also find his rhyme schemes to be very original. Lose Yourself is no exception to these opinions, as I think this song exemplifies Eminem at his best, performance-wise and lyrically. The song is very positive and has a you can achieve anything attitude, which I am very fond of. Number 1. Infinite. He's rapping about how he is infinite. By this, he means that he is infinitely determined and passionate about what he does. Through the verses, he's talking about how he views the quality of his talent, and about how you should always strive to be all you can be. The hook is his way of saying that he's so talented at rhyming that he was figuratively sent to hell for murdering musical instruments. Don't misinterpret the song as Eminem trying to say he's simply the best. Instead, he's telling you why he is the best, and that a lot of work went into becoming the best. Instead of just saying it, like most rappers today, he proved it by making this song, which is amazing, and a clear demonstration of his skills as an MC. He uses his common satirical approach to talk about it, along with a lot of metaphors and alliteration that bear a lot of relevance and don't distract from his main point. Bottom line, one of his best songs, pure demonstration of his skill, and evidence that was, is, and always will be one of the best rappers to grace the ears of the public. Do you agree with my top 10? What are your top 10 motivation songs by him? Leave it in the comments. Also subscribe to this channel and hit the notified button to see more motivational videos. If you are a Libra like Eminem, then watch this next video.